Hey everyone, we're here at the Fanatics Collectibles flagship store in London, and we're about to get an official tour from the manager here. I'm super excited. I have a ton of questions, and yeah, let's go.
Hi Stephanie, my name's Anthony. I'm General Manager here at Fanatics Collectibles.
So nice to meet you, Anthony.
I'm Mons, the Assistant Store Manager. Nice to meet you.
So great to meet you. Gentlemen, how's the store for you been so far?
It's been absolutely amazing. As you can see, we're heaving with customers and activity. Can we give you a tour?
Yes, please.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool, so we'll make our way over to the wax product area. This is where you'll find all of our value boxes, hobby boxes, breaker boxes, mega boxes. And we've got some really, really cool education pieces here.
One thing that I noted when I first came in my reaction video is that it's so education based here, the way that your entire setup is. So what's your, I guess, hope for someone to walk in here for the first time? What's your hope for them to learn as soon as they walk in?
I mean, it's no secret, especially in the UK at the moment, our hobby fan base is growing. It's in a growth period. So we want to make it A, accessible, and B, really, really easy to understand the product and get invested. So whether that's starting off with your Attax and moving into Attax Madness, which is a little bit more of a premium product, and then moving into your Tops Chrome product, we want to make that journey really, really easy for our customers, and having cases like this which just scream immersion, and the various touch points that we've got in the corner which just help that discovery piece a little bit more as well. You know, it's really easy for customers to get involved and to understand the product.
What's been your favorite part about the store so far? How long have you been open?
We've been open just over a month.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
My favorite part has been like the development of a customer starting their journey with Attax Madness, which is a £35 piece of products we have, and like taking that love and thirst to the next level where they get to like jumbos and find their first one-of-one or first rookie card that means something to them. Building a community is the most important thing to us, and I think, you know, seeing people on the first day, opening day, when Lewis Hamilton was here to open, to now, it's like there's regulars, we know them by first name, so they feel like one of us.
Yeah, it's that ecosystem as well, like just making sure that we keep all of our community together and we're evolving from one product to the next and making those memories. We see it on Instagram all the time. We're constantly getting collaborations and tag-ins, and it's amazing to see, and the feedback directly on the shop floor is incredible.
How was the grand opening? If you could describe it in one word.
Incredible.
I'd say passion.
Yeah.
Seeing like all of the F1 fans, to me F1 fans are like quite classy.
Okay.
But I was like, I almost like the hooliganism in F1 fans that day where they're like, Lewis, like that. It was like,
That's a good point.
It's fandom. It's fandom.
Yes.
And we had 3,000 people from the front door all the way into Leicester Square. It shut the whole of Regent Street down. Everyone was just absolutely onto us, and you know, it's great to see. It's just fandom. It's what we're here for, right?
I got to cut the ribbon, by the way.
No way!
Yeah, so cool.
That's amazing. That's incredible.
I know. It's
Yeah.
gonna be forever, to be honest with you.
It's a part of history there,
absolutely.
especially Lewis Hamilton being here. I saw that you have like he comes out and that
Yeah.
little thing. He looks very lifelike
Yeah.
there. That's incredible.
Yeah.
So, in your opinion, you said 3,000 people waiting outside. How many of them learned about cards that day, you think?
It was interesting because obviously there's a certain capacity we have in it, so I don't think everyone got to learn, but I think between then and now, I believe that most people returned and have learned so much about what we have in there, because they came for F1, but they left us a fan of something. Just in general. That's the hobby. This is the home of the hobby, so whether you're an F1 fan or a baseball fan or an NFL fan, even Pokemon fan, there's something here for everyone.
Okay. What's your favorite showcase in this room here? If you would choose one, each of you.
Oh, you go first, Mons.
Pressure right there. What would I say is my favorite? Did you say favorite section or favorite piece?
Favorite piece, favorite section, favorite showcase.
Well, me personally, in this section it's weird. I still count the BVB. So there's a BVB case that's like for like a few £1,000 up there in the top right corner.
Let's go. Let's go talk about it.
To me, that represents a lot. In that season, for the BVB, there was Jude Bellingham, who now plays for Real Madrid, and then there's Haaland, who now plays for Manchester City as well. And they were both kind of rookies at that time. So in this collection, you can kind of get both of those players potentially in this, which is why the price point is so high at £4,695. But I think it's worth the investment because they're probably going to turn out to be Ballon d'Or winners, both of them.
Yeah, that's a really great point. There's a lot of great cards in that set that do really well.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a great one.
Absolutely. Can I cheat and can I give you two?
Yeah, absolutely.
My first and foremost is WWE. I'm a massive WWE guy. Who's your favourite superstar?
Rhea Ripley.
Oh, yes, I love Rhea Ripley.
She's an insane superstar.
Absolutely.
Who's your favorite?
At the moment, Dirty Dom.
Okay.
I love Dom. I think he's a brilliant character. If you look at the evolution of his character, he's just got an amazing connection with the fans, and I love that.
And he's at the top right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, king of the world.
Yeah, Intercontinental champ. So anything WWE, I really want to get my hands on some Sapphire Edition. I'm chasing anything with The Rock on it.
Okay.
He's my guy. I've been watching WWE since I was 7, WCW since I was 5. So yeah, anything WWE at the moment. Yeah, really good. Second is Garbage Pail Kids.
Okay.
Yeah, I was born in...
Did you call it garbage packets?
Yes.
Is that what you called them here?
Yeah. So Garbage
Okay.
Pail Kids, when I was
Oh,
younger...
I thought you said packets. I'm sorry. No, Pale Kids.
So Garbage Pail Kids, when I was younger, initially this was a sticker, and my cousins were a little bit older than I was, and they used to collect the stickers, and it was the cool alternative to Cabbage Patch Kids, right? So I grew up on these, and just having these in store and being able to buy them, rip them, and get that exposure again, I love it. I'm a massive nerd, so yeah,
Love.
another one for me.
Love. Hey, this is kind of where I'm at here. So we're at Mama Breaks, known for entertainment releases. Huge Star Wars fan, so I've ripped a ton of this and I love it. But I would love for you, so this is probably my favorite showcase right here, but I would love for you to talk a little bit about the intentional tiering of this product here. So why is some of it behind a case and why is some of it at the bottom?
Yeah, so everything is designed around pricing, and we want to really showcase, as much as it's accessible for everyone, we want to showcase the specialty of the product as well. So if you're looking at, you know, Topps Chrome Disney, we've pulled this from the vault. So we want to make sure that that's first and foremost in the eyes of the audience, but we want to shout about how special it is. It's very, very hard to find that product in retail.
Yeah.
But we've pulled it from the vault, we're putting it on our shelves, and it's there for everyone to see. We've got the graded slabs there too, just to really bring it to life further. If you look at things like WWE Sapphire Edition, again, an amazing product. Have you been, I'm assuming you have, you've seen Triple H undoing, ripping the Sapphire Edition on his, again, it's a great product, amazing product. So yeah, that's the kind of thought process behind having it behind glass. We want to make sure that it's accessible and it's there, but we want to showcase the specialty of it.
Yeah. I also like the idea that you have them like hobby and then retail. Because I feel like so many people, that's the number one questions I get on stream is what's the difference between this stuff, and this stuff, right? What are the different things that you can get out of them? And like you said, the premiumness of it just goes up.
Yeah, so it's more about what you can find inside.
Yes.
These are amazing products in itself, but the pull rates, the more you spend, the more you get out of it, and the type of cards that you get, obviously with anything that's a high price point, you're guaranteed autos and relics and things like that. With the lower price point, you can find them, but it's maybe a little less likely to pull an auto or a relic. That's from my perspective. Mons, what's your
I'd
take
say
on it?
it's about the customer journey as well. Like when a customer comes into the store, like everyone, you're gonna start off like at the lower, just to kind of give it a test out, like what you want to like find for yourself to begin. So you start with the values, and then the more and more you come back and get some wins, your hand starts to go up the shelf a little more to the premium. The glass is, to me, it represents premium. The people who know what they're doing, they know what they're looking for, they're chasing specific cards. they look at that glass and say, I want, you know, as you said, Triple H signed this, 1 of 10, 1 of 1. And we've seen a lot of wins in the store. Like, there's been a lot of celebrations. You might hear me go, 1 of 1, 1 of 1. When I shout 1 of 1, that's because someone's got a 1 of 1 and we're all excited about it. So.
Okay.
Pardon? Yeah, that's happened. So it's a lot of collections. I'm a football specialist, so last week we had a Real Madrid glacial, for example, and so many amazing cards there. There's certain cards that even had gemstones in the card.
Oh yeah.
Insane collection.
The
So,
diamond debut cards are
Diamond debut.
absolutely amazing.
Incredible. Beautiful answers, both of you. You said it way better than I could. So definitely, yeah, that's a great point. I also love what you said about specifically about starting out, because you could collect a full set here. You could collect a full refractor set if you open a bunch of blasters, but it's once you start chasing those specific cards and you start opening a box and you know, okay, this is the set that I want to chase in this because I really love the look of this card, then you can go up
absolutely.
up the tiers and start chasing exactly like you said, when you really know what you're doing.
And
so
it's
it's a
a really-
process.
It is a really nice segue, especially for people that are starting out as well, or maybe for the younger audience, if they're transitioning from, you know, Match Attax product into Chrome. That's a really, really good starting point, you know. And that's what we're here for. We want to build exposure and make it accessible for everyone.
Can you talk about this showcase right here? Because this showcase looks super special to me.
with baseball isn't my speciality, so I won't be able to give it as an articulate answer as I can with football. But I think the baseball community in general is growing. NFL has got a lot of coverage in the UK, but I think baseball is on its way up in a way where, you know, there's so much to love about it. And I know the price points in the UK are a lot cheaper than you can find in America. So a lot of tourists from Japan, from America have come here and they find a home here with the product that we have. So.
We're seeing a massive uptake from East Asia as well. Like, those customers really, really love anything American sports. And if you look at this case right here, these really are designed for the collectors and the investment pieces. And they are. There's such nice artwork. We've got some really good examples of them here.
Because these boxes don't have hobby boxes underneath it. They don't have value boxes.
They're their own piece, yeah.
Yeah. So this is high end. So this is all the wax. This is the awesome, fun part of opening. I think chasing a card is a very special thing
100%.
that we do as collectors, right? Yeah. But what about collectors who may not want to open boxes or don't open boxes all the time? What do we have for them?
We have two pieces of our store that cater to the single customer. We have the museum piece, which is just around the corner. This includes all of our unique, all of our hard to find, rare cards, especially the high value cards. We've got some incredible pieces. The Pele piece in particular is a £10,000 single card, and we're going to show you that right now.
I love this here too.
Yep. So just over here in this cabinet, in a second, you're going to see the Pele card. It's £10,000.
And you kind of have them in sections, right? So this is like your entertainment section, football, because you want it front and center because that's what's the most popular here.
Absolutely,
right?
Yeah. So F1 and football are our two top trending categories at the moment.
Okay.
And this is the card that we were talking about, the one-of-one Pele.
Wow. 2016 Dynasty. Is that first year Dynasty? I don't know if I know that.
That's a really good question.
Maybe.
It's a really good question.
First year Dynasty? I'm not sure. I should know.
Yeah,
That's beautiful.
4 out of 5, but it's one-of-one in this store. We don't have anything else like it. £10,000.
Very awesome. So this is the high-end showcase here, but you call the whole thing a museum?
Yeah, we call this our museum area. This is where you're going to find your high-value cards, and more so the unique and the rare one-of-ones, low-numbered cards.
I actually bought a Star Wars card yesterday. You had a Rogue One Stardust PSA 10 Mojo I bought up there, but this is the stuff I love right here too. Star Wars.
We got some WWE down here as well.
Yeah. So how is it, since it's so new, I know in US, most card shops have a really, I wouldn't say easy time, but that's a huge part of having a card shop is being able to take those walk-ins and buy product back from the consumers or anyone else, right? Anybody trying to sell cards in general. How often do you get people selling cards in here?
Every day. So
Really?
we have a schedule in place. It is a window every day where we will allow that buying process, because this in itself is a 24-hour operation. We constantly have a team downstairs sorting and comping cards, and a big piece of that is the cards that we get back from the community as well. We use that to replay in our fixtures and our displays, but also, like, again, from that customer journey piece, can you imagine selling your card to Fanatics Collectibles and then seeing it on display? That's a really nice story. But yeah, it's an ongoing element of the store. It's a 24-hour process, and we have a dedicated team that manages that as well.
Okay, very cool. Where does the buying usually happen? Like at one of the registers, or?
Yeah, we typically use it here
Okay.
in the centre ring, and then to finalise the payment, we'll use the tills.
I mean, they could get like store credit, and like if I was traveling here and I wanted to sell you cards, how does that process
Be
work?
store
Look for me?
credit at the moment. We are looking for the cash payments as well. It depends on the value of the cards, really.
Okay, good to know for now. Oh, and what about this here? You know, I was super jealous. These slab cases that you have there, we don't have those in the US.
No?
Why? I was trying to figure out how I could take some of those home. Those are beautiful.
And I
Being
think-
able to display your slab in a case like that, I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think when you on these, we want to make the journey complete. So when you buy your packs and you're ripping them and you're really proud of the cards that you get, right? Whatever the cards may be, you bring them over to your breakers tables. You've got everything in terms of solutions, whether that's the top loaders, the sleeves, the semi-ridges, the Zion cases. You have every single thing that you need to create your journey with cards. So it's really important that we showcase those great elements. And also we have our flip boxes here as well.
Here they are. I didn't see these yesterday. Okay. Okay, very cool. And this is where people can come break.
Yes.
I really love that you have the phone charger there too. Do people?
Yep.
Oh, what? Wait. That's so cool. So people can actually come and hook up their own thing so that they can go live streaming, right? Is that the idea? So can somebody like hook up to Wi-Fi here?
Yeah, we have Wi-Fi in store
Yeah?
as well. Yeah, absolutely.
So
we have
if
guest
I
Wi-Fi.
if I came in and I just wanted to start live breaking from here, just clock in, like come in like it's my office and just break live.
Absolutely, that's what we're here
For
for. And
people.
it also leads really well into our next area, which is the breaker studio as well.
Okay.
So yeah, again, home of the hobby.
Can you talk about this really quick?
Of course.
The best pulls. So we actually just
do you wanna do
saw.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the ones that I was here.
We just saw G at the final.
Yes.
So and he was telling us about that poll. So when we came into the reaction video, I was like, he wasn't kidding. That's what he did. He
Yeah.
pulled the 1-of-1. You want to come over here? Tell us about it.
The GBW pulled the.
unlike you.
Should I take this in? GBW pulled the 1-of-1 Saka. So this pool is essentially for everyone who's a part of our community that finds a really big pool. We have one of our favorite customers here. Who's here quite regularly, let's say every week. Someone pulled a Yamal Auto, you see there, which is absolutely massive, probably the best player in the world, even though he's 17. What else was I here for? Lewis Hamilton Auto, I believe this might have been from the Lights Out collection, 1-of-1. Covered his face because he's too famous now that he's pulled that 1-of-1. Were there any that you were here for, Anthony?
Yeah, all of them. This gentleman right here, he's a curator. He collects cards and he makes them into art. So really important customer to us, and he's been very loyal. Again, a newbie to the hobby, but he's turned it into a passion in terms of art as well. Really good.
So I want one of these too. I don't know why we don't have these over there. I guess we just need a Fanatics Collectibles store. I would love one of these. It's really cool. We do have Zion cases. I actually know the owner of Zion Case Company. He's awesome. I'm very proud of you, Clint. Look at this. You're in London at the Fanatics Collectibles store. I love it. So we're coming into this section. So explain to us what's different about this section over here.
See, we're moving into our apparel and memorabilia section. This is where we've got our tops product, but also our Mitchell and Ness. And we got some really, really nice pieces. One of my favorites is this Mighty Ducks Anaheim jersey. Again, 90s kid, I love Mighty Ducks. And this is just a really, really cool piece. These things you can't really find in retail anymore, only on the secondary market. So for us to have this in store, again, great shout. And then we have all of our Tops merchandise as well.
That bomber jacket's high in demand right now. So get it while you can.
Really? I think I'm gonna take one. I think my suitcase is already 50 pounds anyway, so just take it.
Are you a basketball fan?
No, mostly baseball, me.
Baseball? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so that's pretty much my favorite sport. What about this section over here?
This is our Match Attax area.
Okay. Can you explain match attacks more thoroughly for anybody watching that might not understand?
Yeah, so Match Attax is what we regard as like our entry-level products, but essentially it's a game, and the kids are absolutely wild about this game. To be honest with you, I started off with Match Attax. There's a lot of like TCGs and other things I play, but Match Attax was everything to me at the beginning. So in the corner it has like attack and defense. So a player's attack might be say 91. If you're King TT, it might be 99 because he's one of the best. Defense might be like 81 or something, and then you have to like play a game versus each other, where it's attack versus defense. My go, and then if I win, Anthony's player goes to the side, and when it's his turn, if he wins, my player goes to the side, and so on. But it's a game that the kids love to play. They love to collect the cards too, because you get special cards, especially in the Match Attack Madness collection. But it really just like eases everybody into collecting. So I think it serves its purpose amazingly for the time that we're in, because everyone's into football, but maybe not everybody could collect cards at a certain tier. So these ones are from the team set. Team set. The Match Attacks are usually the ones on the take one, leave one over in that section.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes. We had one of these at Fan Fest for the Women's Champions League. One of these
Yeah.
up there, and it was full of match attacks too. Okay, very cool. We need to leave some cards up here. Yeah, it was so fun at Fan Fest. We actually did a trade with the kid because I put up a gold. I think we opened one of the women's Chromes packs, and I had a gold up there, and he traded some match attacks with me for it.
If you
Very
look
cool.
at this one here, this is the Man of the Match Frankie de Jong. So it's a special edition variation of his card. His defense is 94, his attack is 73. If you notice, most of the great cards have been taken, because essentially the concept is you come in with something, you see something that you like that's better than what you have, you swap, you take one, you leave one, and then somebody else in the community gets one of the cards that you may have a double of, or you may want to share as a community. So it's really cool. And this is nice. You said you're a Barcelona fan, right? Mm-hmm. So this is one of your players, Man of the Match Frankie de Jong. Really cool. You like, I'll
I have to
put
leave
in
one.
your absence. We'll just put your card right there. But
I should have brought my card. I have a card in a baseball product.
okay, yeah.
Big
love
league.
that, big.
I should have brought that.
And I think that's the surprise and delight element of this store. Like having a take one, leave one wall,
Yeah.
you can bring in a football card that you might have a duplicate of, and you want to get into the NFL product, or you want to get into baseball, and you can swap that card, and you can take that, and you can leave your duplicate, and that's a really, really good way of expanding your collection and getting into products.
This was really fun yesterday. What do you guys think about this? Do the kids like hanging out here?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you look at everything from, you know, the chairs, from the table setups, we had our Match Attax event on Sunday, which was really, really great to see. We had families coming down. And
What does that look like?
it was amazing. So we had families coming down, sharing their collections, playing games. We had people that weren't as involved in Match Attacks, but by the time that the event was over, they were queuing up with boxes of Match Attacks. It was
Cool.
absolutely amazing. And this is the area where everything just comes to life. The amount of strangers that get together in this space and leave as friends, and that's what we're all about, is part of the hobby and part of the community. This is our custom card booth. I hope you're going to get a custom card.
I do. I need to. I took one yesterday. It was in a. I need to do a better one.
There we go. So, custom card booth.
You don't have a Barcelona scarf.
We don't. We only have the London clubs and Manchester and Liverpool.
Very
Manchester,
nice.
the London Club, don't worry about it.
Yeah, well, yeah.
At this point.
Yeah.
I was told I have to pick one of these too.
Got the nice frame for you as well.
Red suits the colour you're wearing today. Feel it.
I gotta go Chelsea then.
Oh.
Do this. It's because Mama Breaks is blue. It's my logo.
Makes
That's
sense.
what you said. Yeah, that is what you said.
So this is our custom card booth. Everything is interactive from here. So you choose your sport. What sport would you like?
Let's just go football since I'm wearing the scarf.
Cool. You just pop your name in. Go and you can choose your colour and your
So
layout
do I have
there.
to do that? I have to do that, right?
Yep.
I have to do this. I have to.
Would you like the purple
that?
one, green one, yellow or orange?
Red, right? This is red is out of 5.
There we go. And then the jersey number.
My favorite number. There you go. That's good enough.
There we go. So what we're going to do now is we're going to send that to one of our team members and they're going to produce your custom card.
So I just put
Yep.
collect card.
Yeah, that's it.
Very cool. Okay, so we're gonna do the whole process now?
Yep.
Nice. Okay, let's do it.
It's going to come out from this drawer
What?
with a smoke effect.
No way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't believe it.
Yep.
Okay.
Seeing is believing, so we're going to show you.
Okay.
Yeah. It will take 3 or 4 minutes to make, but we'll get
Okay.
one out for you.
Okay, yeah, that'd be cool to film then.
Sweet.
Okay.
So Stephanie, this is Majid, Stephanie, and Eddie.
So nice to meet you.
So one of the biggest elements of our store is PSA, and this is Majid. Majid is our PSA specialist. Tell you a little bit more.
I am over here to take in any cards from customers that they want to get graded. So what we do here is on this PSA booth, we take them in semi-rigids, we put them in a briefcase, and everything's all protected. So I have the briefcase over here. So everything's all protected for the customers, everything's safe. What we do is we send them off to the US to get graded with PSA. It takes around 2-3 months, and then customers can come, collect it back, and they don't have to pay anything until it comes back. And everything's insured as well with the process, and honestly, it's the best way customers can get their cards graded in the UK. Through us, we're the middleman, we deal with everything for them.
Would you like to go over the Fanatics Collect process as well, or is it just PSA?
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah?
Okay, that's very cool. I had no idea there was a Fanatics Collect process. So how important is this to your shop to be able to
Absolutely.
offer grading and what's the collect aspect of it?
Fanatics Collect, so it's a little bit of a different process and journey to PSA. So we offer the vaulting, and we also offer the selling element to it with Fanatics Collect online. So we can hold your product in a temperature controlled environment, and then it gets sold online as well.
Yeah, so you can send a card from here directly to Fanatics Collect?
Absolutely, yeah.
I didn't know that
And
yesterday.
we can grade it as part of that process. You can choose your grading company as
Yeah.
well. Majid, yeah, how about the Fanatics Collect process?
Oh, you could do it here.
With Fanatics Collect, if a customer doesn't really want a card for their own collection or wants to make some money off a card, what they can do is they can send it off to grading, and we offer 4 different grading companies that we can send off to. So it's SGC, CGC, Beckett's, and PSA. With those 4 companies, we send the cards to them, get the cards graded, and then from these companies, they are directly sent onto the auction. And with the auction, the sales are done weekly, and Fanatics Collect actually sells 14,000 cards every week. So with the whole process again of grading and selling, we can all do that for the customer, making the process the easiest way possible.
So yesterday, I bought a card that I actually have that I'm collecting on Collect. That's why I wish I brought it today so that I could turn it in. I have this one in a prism,
Oh wow, look at that.
and I have this one in a wave. I have the atomic too that I need to send, but I found the Mojo out of 50 here yesterday. So it'd have been cool to drop it off and you guys send it out too. So that's what you could do.
Absolutely.
It's really nice to look at your collection on Collect that way. And this is like a one-stop shop for that. So you could, yeah, that's awesome.
Have all the
Thank you.
solutions. I think your custom card is ready. You're
I'm
ready to
excited.
collect.
You're a great boss.
So what we're going to do is we're going to wait for the doorbell. Once the doorbell rings, gently press the box, and there
Oh,
we
I
go.
get to press it. Yeah?
There you go, my friend. Do this one back.
Okay.
Do it back.
I'm scared.
All right. Thank you so much. Hey!
Oh, no way!
fresh off the press.
Okay. Okay, since this is a one-on-one, do I get to be on the full wall?
Yeah, absolutely.
That was my goal. This is so cool. Look at that. What is that? That's so fun. So first of all, I don't know if you guys did this all for me, but that was probably one of the most special experiences I've ever had. Not only the smoke coming out of it, but everyone in the store then started looking at me and cheering me on. And like I said, it's so hard to pull a 101, right? But considering that this is something I made there and everybody's treating it like a 101, I don't know. It was pretty fun. What do you guys think? Would you want to experience that in a store? I think I'm an adult and I was really giddy and loved the the experience. I could only imagine how that experience would feel being 6 or 7. So pretty awesome thing that you guys do here. Great job, great idea, cool stuff. So now my favorite part and the big reason why I'm here and it's because it's what I love doing is live stream breaking. And I was very, very excited to see that you have a Fanatics Live Studio right in the corner here that everyone can see from that street. Let's go look at it.
So this is like the heart of everything we do as a community. This is where everything comes to life with Fanatics Live. We get all of our creatives involved and our influencers and our breakers. You'll see inside shortly all of the great high-tech equipment that we have. It's really, really great space for people to get involved with Fanatics Live. From the cameras that we have, from the Pro Deck that we have, from the monitors that we have. It's just a really, really beautiful space.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Like that camera is wild. I thought it looks like a teeth X-ray a little bit. Like it's pretty crazy. And what street is this that people can see from?
This is Glasshouse Street, which is just off of Regent Street. But again, we want people to have a window into what we're doing and to really get involved. They'll walk past and say, oh, such and such is in there from Spurs. We had Solanke in here from the other day from Spurs.
Wow.
And then they come in and then initially they come in for that, but then they get caught up in everything else that we've got going on. That's what we're all about as a community.
So how many people do you think walk through here every day? If you had to guess.
The average daily footfall on Regent Street is about 65,000, so a lot. It's very heavy.
And that's a lot of people walking by learning what live stream breaking is for the first time.
Exactly.
And experiencing it firsthand. They can download the app and actually watch and see what's going on. I think that's really special.
Absolutely.
So you've mentioned an athlete was in here.
Yep.
What other athletes have been here in such a short amount of time? You've been open in a month?
Yeah,
Who else
absolutely.
has been here?
We had Solanke, we had Udoji, we had Wright Phillips, we had Rio Ferdinand as well, and then we've had a host of other influencers from the YouTube community and Instagram as well, and Fanatics Live. We've had Mojo Sports, we've had GBW, so yeah, a great hive for the community to be in.
Very cool. Now you can say I've been here too. Look at this. And I pulled a 101. Very cool, guys. Thank you so much for the tour. I'm very grateful for both of you I know you're so busy for spending time for us and for our audience here and really giving us a first-hand look at the Fanatics flagship collectible store in London. Is there anything you would like to share with the audience before we go?
I mean, first of all, thank you for coming down and visiting. Second, you can find us at fancollectlondon on Instagram. We have the new drop coming this week for Logo Fractor as well, in-store, which is an in-store exclusive. Just keep your eyes peeled for that one.
I missed that one. I messaged Eddie, I was like, man, we're gonna miss that drop, barely. Thank you everyone for coming to London with us, and thank you for experiencing the store with us here firsthand. We really appreciate you. Thank you for liking and subscribing. For more videos like this, please let us know where you want us to visit next.